In case you haven't heard, Sondra Barrett, PhD, is coming to town. She is coming to Malta at the end of March, and then she's coming to Glasgow in the beginning of April. And I am so excited and grateful that she has agreed to come and share her incredible cutting edge information with us. For a long time now, years ago, I wrote down a goal. I wanted to help improve Scotland's health picture. I'm sure not just Scotland's health picture, but I'm Scottish and I lived there obviously, and I saw a lot of my friends and family die what I believed was far too young, and I set out to find out why would your immune system let you down? Why does the immune system let you down? That was the question I have asked for over 20 years, and it's led to loads of research, and there's never one thing, I'll tell you that right now. It's a combination of things that happen to us, that happen inside us, and eventually the immune system just can't, it just gets weaker and weaker, and it can't help us any longer. And when I discovered Sondra's book, I was like, oh my god, this is just like one of the final pieces in the puzzle. I read The Secret of Your Cells, and then I read Radical Remissions, because I am obsessed by the people who get well, not by as well as the people who get sick. What do they do to get well when they've been told there's nothing else we can do, you're going to die, and they sometimes give you a time frame, but even if they don't, there's nothing else we can do, and then some people just don't die. So Sondra's book explains, start off with Kelly Turner's book Radical Remissions. She interviewed hundreds of people all over the world who would get sent home to die and who didn't, and she came up with the top 9 things that they all did. And in Sondra's book it explains why these things work at a cellular level. And of course the stuff I teach is the how-to. How do you let go? How do you find faith? How do you find peace in amongst a deadly prognosis? It's all about letting go of the feelings and letting go of the outdated information in the conscious and unconscious, subconscious and unconscious minds. So to me, I was like super excited. But the thing is, we're still struggling on the one most important thing, which is belief. What are you believing? Do you believe that the body can heal itself? Do you believe there's a possibility that healing should be available to every single one of us on this planet, regardless of where you live and regardless of your income? I believe that. I believe that every single one of us has this exact same innate ability to heal. We just don't know how. And I think that that information's been kept from us because of money. There's an agenda for the pharmaceutical companies and all the training and all the testing. So what we need to do is we need to start looking at ourselves, and Sondra has observed the sacred intelligence and wisdom contained inside every one of us. She studied with a shaman for 3 years. It is just fascinating, and to talk to her, this woman is amazing, and you would be crazy not to come and see her. You must come and see her. So look at the dates. There's an early bird before the 5th of February, but even then it's still a phenomenal deal. It's 199 afterwards. So really hope to see you there. If you can't make the weekend, come and meet her at the intro talks on the Thursday night. There's she's come to Malta first and then Glasgow, and she'll do an intro talk on the Thursday night before the 2-day course. So brilliant opportunity for you to get to chat. Okay, and I'll see you there. Ciao.